the best of the best of the best.
No vengan a frontera a echarte flores.
Le llevamos la mejor noticia del deporte.
Night.
Eso te da duro.
Dígalo, papi, tú supéralo, ¿viste?
Put the fries in the bag.
Número por número.
Yo voy a los míos, así que vamos allá.
Fuego, fuego, fire, fire.
Jacob is gonna dog walk.
Casi en la hora cero.
Eso era lo que se esperaba.
We believe. The one that panicked was the head coach.
Ver estos dos mastodontes.
Just don't agree about the format. I think that
April Fools. Eso fue lo primero que yo pensé.
Un coach de nombre.
so no what's going on. I don't
Max.
know. All these good.
Está atrasado.
Ay, el Big Three.
That dog in them.
Playoff de muerte súbita.
Como que eso no tiene ningún tipo de sentido.
They were too predictable.
Un hincapié para otra situación.
La diferencia es que
We be about it too.
Yeah.
Don't get that twist.
Vamos a hablar del mejor deporte del mundo.
We're gonna call that the Hideki effect.
Te van a apretar.
Gotta roast you out right quick before I let you go.
A cada puerco le llega esta noche buena.
este mensaje que no se está comiendo.
Amores que matan. Can.
Shaky, to say the least.
Lo que le dieron fue una salsa.
Yo espero que estés preparado para eso.
Playoffs? We talking about playoffs? Yeah, we talk about playoffs.
Call Sport Podcast.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are here once again. Out here making it happen. Give me those guns. Yeah, give me that gun.
You gotta get that.
All that. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we back on it again. Thank you for being with us here. We call golf via We Call Sport Podcast. Once again, we back on it. It is your boy, everybody's boy, Nolo Boy, hashtag Red Cup. The Red Cup is always with me, never leaves you alone. And as what you always know that I'm with my brother from another mother. Let me know, Miguel, what's going on? How you doing, man?
You know what? I am breathing, and I woke up breathing and still doing it. So there's no complaints from when I wake up. There's no complaints, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have nothing to complain about. So if you're breathing, just love life. And obviously, we're gonna rob for 35, 40 minutes. We're gonna rob from you real quick. It's just golf. We're just gonna talk about golf. We love golf. We're golf junkies. I just played golf. We watch golf. We eat golf. We call golf. And this is all we're gonna do here is talk about golf. So buckle up.
All day, every day. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Interesting program today that we have. We're gonna do a quick recap on everything that has been going on for the past couple weeks that we haven't come out, but for XYZ reasons. But we back on it. That's the good thing. So we're gonna do a quick recap of the last 5 tournaments. Then we're gonna touch this past weekend tournament that everybody want to talk about. That major event, obviously. And then we're gonna give our picks for the CJ Byron Nelson that's coming up this weekend. So we will be in here making it happen. So stay tuned in. What else we got? Hey, you know we can't be here without our people. Who's our people? Man, Escape to Paradise. You already know.
Escape to Paradise, Puerto Rico. Your adventure starts here, where we offer half and full day charters to the islands of Icaco, Palomino, Vieques, and Culebra. Leaving from Fajardo, our 20-foot Stama boat has a bathroom, radio, and fresh water. Super comfortable for a full day. All tours can accommodate up to 6 people, and each of our tours includes beverages and snacks, except the full day that offers a full meal. We are known for our customer service and unforgettable experience. Enjoy the chance to snorkel and swim on the most beautiful beaches of our islands. Half-day charters offers you 2 schedules, 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. or 1:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. And this only visits Icacos and Palomino Islands. The full day charter prices may vary depending of destination. To see our availability, go to escapetoparadisepr.com. Click on book now and search by date. We only work by reservation. For other accommodations and more, please call 787-516-1025 or You can write us an email at skatetoparadisepr@gmail.com. Skate to Paradise.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Skate to Paradise. Hey, if you go into the island, you want to do something different, or if you're already in the island and want to do something different, hey, Skate to Paradise on the east side. They're going to take you all the way around, give you the latest and greatest treatment out there. And if you let them know that We Call Sports sent you, you know what's going to happen. They're going to send you right. They're going to give you that special treatment and another level. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said earlier, we're going to do a quick recap last 5 tournaments. Miguel, you want me to go at it, or what we got going on?
Go for this one. Go for the first one. I got a nice story for the
all right, too easy. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you that are watching us and you're consuming this, please like and share. We greatly appreciate it. We're going to keep bringing you this wonderful content as always. So let's start with the RBC Heritage, man. My boy, Matt Fitzpatrick, the guy from England, all right, won the RBC signature event. It's not his first time that he wins it. It was great. Finished with 18 under with 266 total in the last round. Won a playoff over Scotty Scheffler with clutch birdies, a 4th iron, 13 with a 13 feet iron, and the 18 hole, and you know he got that W. Like I said earlier, not the first time he wins it. $3.6 million on $20 million purse overall, 700 FedEx Cup points. And we got a nice little jacket. You already know that little jacket out there.
Plaid jacket.
So it's outstanding with that. But the guy went back to back. He was on fire. Miguel, let them know if you want me to go out of here. You let me know.
Yeah, I just want to mention one thing, right? Winning the RBC is him in FedEx 3rd place already. He's already in 3rd place. That puts him in the top 50 for the FedEx right fall, and it puts him in the world ranking. Out of all the people in the world, that guy is number 4th now.
Outstanding.
With a couple of millions more in his pocket.
Hey, it is what it is.
And
hey, but he didn't.
Yeah,
it is what it is on him, man. But once again, come back the following week and staying hot. The brothers, the Fitzpatrick brothers, one running the wave of his older brother, making it happen out there in New Orleans. You got something about that, Miguel?
Yeah, listen, this is, for me, a huge story, right? Because 2 things has happened here. Not that a big brother did the biggest favor for the little brother. It's like he is now passing. He now, not that he did the biggest favor. It's like, what else could you do as a brother and say, man, you know what? I'm going to play the same intensity as I just won, and I'm going to try to win another one. And if I do, you get to be on the PGA Tour with me, and go out with all those emotions, and go out and obviously, right, their family was going out there to have a great time no matter what, because now your 2 kids are on the PGA Tour. They're shining. What better than having your parents there and being so proud of you guys, no matter what the outcome is, and then just win it in front of your parents. And now your brother gets to be on the PGA Tour. Now you guys are gonna go, and then he's in the top 10 by himself. Alex, the next couple tournaments, he shines by himself there. So giving them that boost to your big, it's like the big, you got to owe me for the rest of your life. I just made you a PGA Tour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you're on tour.
Yeah, you put you in the map.
Now I paved the road for you. Now here you go. Now I just want to see you grow, and let's just have this family, affair of winning first, second, and even top 10s. Congratulations to both of them. What a story! Like big brother, small brother. Man, that's the biggest thing I can think of. Man,
yeah,
good for them.
Definitely out there in TPC, Louisiana. They finished actually minus 31, 257. winning winning this by one stroke, one shot. That's
One
it.
stroke, and
One
it gets
shot.
you. Man, it's just an
Yep.
amazing story all the way around. It's
Yeah.
so much to digest, but
It's outstanding. They birdie this. They birdie the 72nd hole to seal the deal and set the record with 50 minus under 57 in the third round. Better ball. If you hear better ball, Miguel, and you in the golf scenario, what are you talking about whenever you say better ball?
so either better ball or best ball. It's you play your own shot, but they get the best score out of both of them. Let's say I got a birdie, you got a par, we take a birdie.
All right.
Alternated shot is when I hit it, you hit it, I hit it, you hit it, you hit it. We get it all the way to the hole. We repeat that process until the ball's into the hole. So best ball is if it's best ball, obviously we both hit the better ball of both of them. We pick and we drop from there and we both hit.
Yep.
Better score, or it could be, it determines and it goes back and forth, all the terminology. So it could better ball, best ball.
It's the better ball. On that,
So the better ball is probably they both drive, and then whoever hits it better, they can put it down from right there, 2 shots.
Yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, this Zurich is a special pattern. It's not like you do you, I do me. No, it's nothing like that. So, you play as a team every year. This is the only tournament that you actually played as a team. Okay.
I think there's another one though. I think there's the one
actually
the one in Pebble.
Yeah,
Beach.
it's the one, but it's the one with the females. It's the one with the females, 1-1.
The AT&T. I know there's one that they play because Rory and Laurie they play together. So
it's this one. It's the Zurich.
Oh, okay.
That's the Zurich. Yep. All right. So with that, they won $1.3 million on top of getting his brother a PGA card.
Wow.
It's outstanding. Points, they got 400 FedEx points. They also have a 2-year PGA Tour exception for Alex, a notable brother team protege.
Great job, dude.
It is outstanding. So
it is. How could you even repay?
Your brother
go win a tournament and then be like,
your brother puts you in the seat to move forward in this complete life. Period.
Two more things I want to notice real quick, Nola, before we move on the Heritage and on the Zurich. I want people to understand. I want the 2 names I want them to keep in mind here. Oberg and Ricky Fowler. I'm just saying those 2 names now because I'm in a minute I'm going to show you why.
Too easy.
But hey,
all right.
2 names in mind.
All right. So let's go jumping. So we had the RBC Heritage, then the Zurich in Louisiana.
It was
and then we
Miami.
jump to a signature event in the Cadillac Championship. This is the first time that the Cadillac actually sponsored that tournament. And who else besides Cameron Young? And Miguel, I've been talking about Cameron Young for a hot minute, man.
Yeah.
I like him. I was crazy. I was rooting for him to get this W. And whenever he got it, really surprised me because it came from nowhere. Won the signature event. Actually, this event was actually in Trump National Draw with the Blue Monster out there. Where Liv used to play. And by the way, before I keep going forward, hey, I got here our brother Tocon. Let's go for the love of the golf. You already know, Tocon. Mad love. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Tocon.
Like and share as always. Thank you for much love, man. Hey, once again, we do this, ladies and gentlemen, because we love the game of golf. All right, we follow it, we breathe it. More Miguel than me, I can say. But I'm also a golf junkie, but Miguel is more junkie than me. So I don't got the whole time, but my little time that I got, I go out there and hit the ball.
You already know.
I have to. So, right, going back to the Cadillac Championship, from wire to wire victory, 19 under with a 269 on the whole 4
6 strokes. By 6 strokes, he takes it.
He won this too easy, Miguel.
Fair and square. That's what it's called.
Too easy. Final round of 68, dominant performance. That's what got me. The dominance that he showed on this tournament. I was a little bit surprised that he kind of like turned it down a little bit in the other tournaments that came after him. But
Yeah.
but I thought he was. I was like, you know what? This can start a little
spark, little spark there.
sparky in there, and it might turn real good for him, and he's gonna have a great year. So by winning this tournament, $3.6 million, $20 million purse as well, 700 FedEx Cup points, and the signature event benefits. So listen, you exempt, you got all this great stuff that you're about to get. So listen, Miguel, talk to me.
That's it. That's it. That's all you got to say about it. We're not talking about the same guy that went third place on the honors, Palmer.
No.
Are we talking about the Players Championship? Did we all forget about that? He just won the Players Championship a couple weeks ago. Are we missing out here? Tied for third in the Masters. So we went tied for 7. These are back to like tournaments. Genesis, tied for 7. We went to the Arnold Palmer, tied for 3rd. He went to the Players, he won it. He went to the Masters, he almost wins it. He ties for 3rd. He went to Heritage, he goes tied for 25. And then he goes back to the leaderboard right after. These 5 tournaments, 2 wins, 2 up tied for 3, 115. The dude is on fire. Watch out. This is how Scotty Scheffler began his run. And now that I just said that, Scotty Scheffler, guess what? Scotty Scheffler was 2nd. Guess what? He was at the Heritage. Scotty Scheffler was 2nd. Guess what? He was at the Masters. Scotty Scheffler was 2nd on the Masters.
He's always going to be there. That guy's going to be in there.
Let's be honest. We follow this, and we can see the trends and who is it. Cameron Young on the leaderboard. He's going to be there all the way to the FedEx Cup. Mark my words. Scheffler's there. Oberg, he's been on the leaderboards the last 3 or 4 tournaments. He's been top 5. Fowler, top 10 twice. These are people that we notice them because we see them day in, day out. These are elite players. Cameron Young is converted himself to an elite player now, right? These are, Fowler has been one, but now we finally break through with Cameron. Now he can win multiple. He's out there with all the confidence in the world. This is how you win tournaments. Congratulations on him and his caddy. He just went back-to-back 2 tourneys of $20 million in his purse. Does he need any money? No. Does he need the bragging rights? Here he comes.
Yeah, he needs that. He needs more and more of that. That
Here
never
he comes. Remember.
That never comes out.
He can
Listen,
do a Scotty Scheffler season here. We're gonna watch him. I haven't picked him yet because the next picks that I have trending too, but we'll get back to those. And yeah, congratulations. Hat off for him. He's doing really well this season. Now he's solidified himself. If he gets out to the FedEx, he's going to be number 1. Maybe he's going to be number 1 here soon in the world. Let's see. If he wins a couple more tournaments, stay locked in.
He's going to stay out there.
1.
He's going to stay out there. So stuff that he won besides his little 3.6. His little 3.6. He got exemptions on all the 2026 signature events that we got remaining. So on top of that, he comes into the Century, which is the first tournament of the year that all the champions that won during the year, they're going to be there, right? And others that
it's not in Hawaii. That it's not in Hawaii no more. By the way, just throwing that out there, it's not going to be in Hawaii. They did not sign the contract back.
Oh yeah. The signature event also that 2-year exempt for the PGA Tour card. So that's the most reliable one and the most crazy one that he's gonna get. 2 years exempt all the way around, and significantly big jump in the official world rankings.
Oh,
so it's crazy on that. All right, from there we go to the Tryst. I keep messing that name again. I can't get it. The Truce Championship. So in there, a rookie won that signature event. That is for me the Truce Championship. Was won by Christopher Reitain. For Norway, the rookie. Actually, first tournament that he won. Give me that signature event over here, right quick. Out there in Quill Hollow Club in Charlotte, North Carolina, ladies and gentlemen. He shot a round of 66, 70, 64, and 69 for 15 under 269, winning by 2 shots over Ricky Fowler. Ladies and gentlemen,
There you go
you don't
again.
hear, you don't
Ricky
hear
Fowler.
that name, Ricky Fowler.
Ricky
out there.
Fowler.
And Nicola Holger were right there breathing down his neck for this win. It was his first PGA Tour win, as you already know. He had great success in the DP World on tours, so that now is his first year over here, and the with the PGA Tour in the States. So he's doing great. Won his first tournament, a signature event tournament. So that's outstanding right there. He won that $3.6 million every time. Those signature events are one of the highest paid out there. Besides the elites.
A couple of them went up on purse. Because remember what's going on with the live and this and that. Everybody got together, obviously, right? The top dogs talked around. Now they upped a lot of events because a lot of the other events, a lot of the elites were not going because it was like, wait a minute, now they can pick and choose, but let's put up the ante. Let's put $20 million on all of them. Now, which one are you going to compete? And a lot more. So that's what they're trying to do, get them all the elites in. So they went up the antes on some purses went up. So I'll be a pay attention on those.
It's outstanding to see that a rookie like coming in, winning a signature event. We got people that been years and not even got a regular tournament win.
Anybody's game. And there was one tournament that I guess we didn't, the Myrtle Beach Classic, just the way Brett Sineker, yeah. He won that one, just in case you guys wanted to know. 45-year-old, still in the PGA Tour, getting his win on the leaderboard. Shout out to him, right? Obviously,
he's
that was one in between Truce and Miami Championship. So just wanted to
in the Cadillac. So, just like Miguel said, Dunes Golf out there and Beach Club. This Myrtle Beach tournament is one of those that are not
that Puerto Rico.
The Puerto Rico, the Punta Canas,
the Mexico one. They have these smaller ones, so it's not all the time the league people, right? It's like pitting in the bench, right?
Yeah.
You got to pit in the bench one day, and you got to see them compete, see if they can win one. These are these small ones to boost them up, and they can get some FedEx. They're low, like 400, I think 450, but still they're out there for. Exactly, not totally the elites, but to the ones that's on the lower level, they can shine a little bit and don't have to compete every time versus a 15 under or man. It's kind of it's already tough out there. And one more notice, Oberg tied for 8th in this tournament. He tied for 5th on the last. So I've always said this, you be relevant in that top 10, you'll see who's going to be at the FedEx at the end of the year.
Yeah, Brent won by 1 stroke over Mike Hubbard. On that particular tournament, PGA 2 title first since 2018.
He hasn't won in a while.
8-year drought got ended right there and there.
Kind of weird putter too, a little pop there. He
pops 7 pop. I won't be surprised if he takes one of those pink putters out there. Bing. Anyway, so the 720, only 720K. He won in that tournament. The $4 million purse. It's not that much to win for the winner, but $720,000 for a weekend.
I'll take it.
Hey. And then some of that is being given out, to the caddy and all that. He probably see like 250. Too easy.
But let's be honest too, right? There's a sponsor too that always needs somebody to win. So if they can always bet on the potential, right? So here you go. At least he won one. Get him on the sponsor. Salaries there. Never know. You never know when you can.
Never know 10. What could happen. That's true. Never know what could happen. You gotta work. Like I said earlier, through the 720K, 300 points in FedEx Cup points. It was outstanding, and then spot on the PGA Championship and a $250,000 one flight international flight credit perk. So he gets flying benefits now.
You get flying.
This is some, so
that's a great perk.
that little tournament. That's a good tournament, man. Because all the flying that these people do.
Yeah, that's exactly why it's such a great perk, because you have to travel for this. It's under your expense. You are a 1099. You are your own.
All the flights, yeah, all the flights and everything. There's a dude. I forgot it. I think there's a golfer out there
that breaks it down.
That breaks it down to the T. Like how much he wins. That's pretty cool. I like that.
It's kind of stressful. Let me tell you, someone living in their cars just to save up a penny to get to these events. Just saying.
Just to make it happen. All
just
right?
to make it happen.
And if you go out there and let's say you don't make the cut, you went out there for free, you got a loss. Somewhere you got a loss.
Spend all that $4,000 or $5,000 just to get where you had to get to that tournament.
Some of them are living check by check. That's crazy, right? Just to make it happen, just to get that berth. Well, ladies and gentlemen, those are the 5 tournaments that we didn't cover. But now we're back up to date. As you can see, the FedEx Cups. That's why that assist. Cameron Young is leading this. It's outstanding. Scotty Scheffler is second. It's just hard to see him away from the top 5, top 10.
That moves a lot.
Yeah.
Week in, week out. That thing moves more than anything.
Yeah, Matt Fitzpatrick, winning the RBC Heritage, winning the Zurich, still up there, still blooming. Morikawa, I haven't checked what Morikawa has finished lately, but I think in this past weekend, I think he finished over like 35 or 44. He made the cut. He wasn't a weekend. So, and then Oberg also made the cut, was there in the weekend as well. So these people are not like Morikawa and Oberg. And even Scotty won one already, but Morikawa and Oberg, they haven't won nothing. They haven't won
nothing. But again, since mentioned them, they've been on the top. Look he tied for 4th in the PGA Championship. He's always relevant. He's still in the top 10, top 4 on the last 2 tournaments. Listen, Ricky Fowler one whole season. He didn't win one, but he was on like 10 top 10s, and he was second in the world and second on the FedEx. And he didn't win not even one, but he was second, third, in the 10th for like 10 tournaments. Yeah, you don't have to be number 1 every time for this.
Oberg, every time he goes out there, he's a top 10.
He's
a top 10.
The
worst finish that he had in his 6 tournaments has been 8.
To 8. See why I said his name?
8.
These are people are trending that. Like if we see him in the next tournaments and we pick him, get on that wagon because we're seeing him come. We're seeing him like the last 5
This is crazy.
Make sure you
Valero, the players. Valero and the players. Top 5. Arnold Palmer tied for 3rd. Tourist Championship tied for 8. That was the worst finish of it for him. And the RBC and then the PGA tied for 4th. You don't need nothing else. You don't need nothing else.
Your boy's elite. Your boy's elite. Your boy is solid.
That's my boy. You already know. If you see me, follow me. You already know. All right. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump to what happened this weekend, my guy. Let's go out there and get it.
We call golf.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of things happened in here. Tons of drama. A person that nobody saw coming. They covered this young kid completely. But golf is a different kind of pressure. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Little bit different than other team events or any other single event. It is you in this ball there that doesn't move. So that ball to get over there, everything is on you. Nobody else.
Every single thought.
So let's talk about the guy, right? The guy that won this outstanding performance by my boy, the England boy.
British.
All right. Yep. Let's go for Ryan. Right. Outstanding outcome due came explosive. His putter, which is usually his Achilles, he actually finished top 5 this weekend on this tournament. Also, he finished top 5 with the driver. He finished top 5. So it's outstanding that he came from behind, having those 3 bogeys in the last day and having a back 9 out of his mind. He took over from the 9th hole down and never turned back. Serious glow all over. I wanna just point out that this guy is being critiqued for his 2 gloves. Wearing his 2 gloves. First player that wins this tournament since 1918, something like that. First England player that wins this tournament since 1918, if I'm not mistaken. But I'll double check that here in a minute. Took over. He just took over. Outstanding birdie 1, birdie 4, 11, 13, 16. But the iconic 16 hole was the one that closed the deal. All right. So it was a 68-footer. He just drained it. Back 9 hit a 31, Miguel. A 31 and a back 9, a Sunday afternoon. All right. A Sunday afternoon hitting this shot. All right. I want to also give a quick shout out to his wife as well for being there. It's always with him, always making it happen. Not being, being a plus, not being a minus in his life.
She's a professional. She's a professional golfer.
Correct, and she also she played with him. They actually won the par 3 tournament in the Masters. So
she's a well-known golfer. She is a golfer.
It's outstanding the way that this two has come together, and she supported him through through this whole process. Outstanding win. I want to talk more about him here in a minute, Miguel, but I'm going to go ahead and pass you the ball right quick. It's all yours, bro.
Yeah, listen, shout out to his caddy, right? A person, like, we see him grabbing the trophy. We don't see the caddy never, but the caddy had to make some decisions here. The caddy had to make some adjustments, right? You're in the last. This is it, right? Your PGA, it's right in front of you. You're on the leaderboard here. You just have to go get it, right? What does a caddy say to him, right? Listen, this is your time. This is your opportunity, right? He's just there grounding this guy. Let me tell you a story that yesterday I was at the job, and one of the golf directors comes up, or one of the golf supervisors comes up and says, "Man," I'm like, "Rory's gonna win it. I love Matsuyama. I love Rory, and I love and one of the good guys are gonna." And he comes up and says, "Man, that Rye, bro, that Aaron Rye, he is playing good, man. And I've been looking at him for a minute, and don't count him out. He'll probably be sneaky and come in and do something crazy." I'm like, "Rye, he ain't doing nothing, man. You know, I know that he strikes the ball good, but having him on that top day and having him say that, and then today we went out and played. Me and him, we played. And I look at him, I'm like, dude, what about that call that you just called, right? He says, dude, I told you, he strikes the ball so good. And this is what got him there. His ball striking is almost to the level of like Morikawa. It's his iron play that he gets it from tee to green. He gets it quickly on that. To go 6 under on the last 8-9 holes, dude. To take this tournament and be like, this is worth my whole life. He was poor. He didn't have clubs. They were lending. This guy came from nothing to now.
Been playing since he was 5 years old. 5-6 year old.
Now to see his wife grabbing the trophy with him in a major. What a story to win a major, dude. Like, winning a major sets you apart from everybody that has just a regular win, which is a lot. But a major, you're in those conversations that they're not just, you're not just, you played golf, you beat the elite. Again, who was second place on this one? Don't tell me. It was Rambo. This time it was Rambo,
Yeah,
right?
Joe
But
Rambo,
guess
yeah.
who tied for fourth?
My boy, Oberg.
Oberg again. I'm not going to take your flowers. A-Rod. I'm not going to take your flowers. Here's your flowers. Great job. Caddy, phenomenal work. Support. That's why she's grabbing the trophy on the other side. And ladies and gentlemen, he took this. He wanted it. He took it. But watch out for the next tournaments. The people I already mentioned. This pit's his second win. He gets what now? He gets to go to all the majors. He's only 31 years old. He gets to compete in all these tournaments, right? Winning. Now he's 24th in FedEx, right? He's up there. One more win. He's in the world with that win. God.
Like I said earlier.
One more win, and he's one more win. You got to start paying attention to him because he's won in 2024 too. So he's not like he hasn't won. He won 6 times internationally. He's not just like, oh yeah, you don't see those tours because you're not watching those tours. We are. So he did 6 international tours, 2 wins on the PGA. He knows how to win. It's just one of those guys that, he peaks, he goes cold, hot, cold, hot. It's just like a stock market. If you keep in, but hey, let's see at the end of this season who's on that FedEx, and I think this guy's gonna be there.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Her name is Garika. She also, like Miguel said earlier, she also is a golfer. She plays in the European Tour, in the ladies European Tour.
Not too bad.
He drained. He had a total of 182 feet worth of putts.
Yeah,
he was draining this thing like nothing. His putter that usually is Achilles, he was tearing it up. He played the villain this past weekend because he came from nowhere. They had a hero out there that people was rooting for. What's his name? I think it was Smiley. If I'm not mistaken. Alex Smiley. They were covering him like crazy.
Smiley. He was in
he was winning
2 days.
Yeah, he was winning the whole time. Everything went good. Next thing you know, like they were covering him on on NBC, ESPN, and the Golf Channel like crazy. So it was great time for him because he got exposure. The crazy thing about this kid, about Alex Smiley, is that the only thing that before I give you that, the only thing about that I don't like about him is and his mom is that they are dookies. But I don't care. Tar Heel. You dookie.
Pits him at 15 in the FedEx points, so he can be dookie, but he's in the FedEx at the end of the year. He's
whatever.
Whatever. He's 40. He's 40. He's 42 in the world. 13 cuts out of 14 rounds.
Stop it. Stinks. Dookie. Alex Smiley. I'm just gonna give him a little flowers. Thing to admire from this dude is the concentration of the lock-in level that he showed in the third round whenever the front 9 wasn't as good, and the back 9 he just turned it up. The front 9 for him, Miguel, it was so bad. He got 4 bogeys in that front 9 on the third day. He was leading this thing. Next thing you know, he came from the back. Boom. Back 9, give me this 31 very quick. Give me that 5 birdies and 1 bogey. It was a little shaky at the end on 17. A little shaky. But he actually finished pretty good. He got that bogey back on 18. So he's walking into the clubhouse. You the last tee. You see all this all these people in front of you. Rory, with all that stuff that he had going on in his feet, he still had a puncher's chance out there too as well, which was surprising for me.
It was a great tournament. There was a lot of people that had the chance to be like, okay, this
my boy JT.
JT tied for fourth again. Listen,
My boy JT.
That Smiley. Listen, when you see Rambo on the leaderboard, when you see Oberg, when you see Justin, you're like, holy shit. I'm sure it was like, I'm competing with these guys. So yeah, you got to give. He tied for second. He did a lot. Those nerves and those veins. Listen, that heart pounding. It's real. It's when you see a elite player you competing.
You tied. Listen, you in a signature event, you tied with Rom. The signature event. You know who was behind you, right? Oberg,
Thomas,
the JTs,
Cameron Smith, Schauffele, Xander, McRoy's coming behind you. Reed, Goldberg.
That is telling you something.
Ben Griffin is coming behind you. Scheffler's
that is
coming.
telling you something right there.
Fitzpatrick is me. But yeah. To stand up to that, man. Hey, listen, man. You're in the top 10, man. Keep on going. Get those nerves out. Feel that energy and run with it.
Dude, I'm super happy for Raya, for Aaron. It's just. I was stunned. I'm not gonna lie. I turned the TV and then I stepped out of the room, went downstairs. I got something to eat. That's what happened. I got something to eat, came back, and my boy Aaron is leading the tournament. I'm like, whenever he wins it comfortable, man. He wins it comfortable. What hurt me was that he was paired with Oberg. I was like, Jesus, Oberg. I know. Hey, listen, before we keep moving, I know we talk about Oberg. We're gonna keep talking about him, by the way. Listen, do not underestimate Oberg. Take it easy with him. Yeah, he's a proven winner. He got to get a little bit better. I ain't gonna lie. I'm closing the deal. Got to get better. We got to increase on that, Oberg. But he's doing great though overall. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go out there. Hey, let's hit one of our sponsors and then to jump out here for the CJ Byron Nelson picks. Let's go and get it.
Pepatos Security. Ladies and gentlemen, they have created something unique to share with friends and family. A charcuterie box, cup, or board includes variety of meats, cheese, fruits, olives, nuts, crackers, and sweets. The charcuterie is perfect for birthday parties, anniversary, girls' nights, business meetings, and much, much more. Please contact them through Facebook or Instagram or the webpage, charcuterieltd.com. And remember, se habla español.
Hey, that came. Oh shoot!
Man, I'm dying for one.
Yeah, man, my bad on that one. Hey, listen, that came at a great time because Pepato Security, they're right there. What this tournament is going to be this weekend in Texas.
Nice.
It's in Texas.
Frag Ranch.
Yeah, the CJ Cup, the Byron Nelson. Nice. Last year was won by one and only the home guy,
Scheffler.
Killing it. You see it right there with the rowdy and bowdy hat out there. So outstanding, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we call this. We call golf because we put our picks out there. And next week we're going to be holding each other accountable for this. And also, you can put your picks for next week. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Miguel, floor is yours. We do 1-1 as always.
Yes, sir. I got Mitchell. I got Keith Mitchell. This cat, I used to think he was the most douchebaggiest guy. I ain't gonna lie. The way his demeanor, the way he walks on the course, the way he,
but you got two douchebags in there that you always say the same thing. That was a surprise me. But we're gonna leave it right there. We're gonna leave it.
No, I got one. I got one. I just DeChambeau was the other one, by the way. He was so I thought he was just, but. It's just a struggle out there. He's just a passionate dude that loves to play, can play a lot, but he just gets in his own brain. he's one of those hot heads that once it goes wrong, he's not easy to recover from, right? It's just like he's on, he's happy, or he's mad, pissed off. That's what I think. So, but him only having one win, I want him to have another one just because he's always keep relevant. And being relevant is 13 events, 12 cuts. He's playing every weekend there, right? A set of one. Top 25, he has 3 of them. Overall, his whole career, it's just he just needs another win. I think he just needs another win so he could be super happy, and then he got a second place. He got 2 second places, so that's why I'm thinking he could do something. I just think there's a breakthrough for him here coming soon. That's why I picked him, only if he stops being a hard head.
All right. Well, my turn. The guy that left home and came back, Brooks Koepka. All right, ladies and gentlemen, he knows where the hell's at. You know, it's he's like one of those dogs that you would drop somewhere and you know
but
that he's gonna
he'll
come
find
back.
his way home.
He's find his way home. So he already knew. He already knew that, you know, there's nothing like the PGA. Nothing will be close to the PGA. All right, point blank. It's just tradition. Too much history in the backpack.
You can put the money, but the legacy is bigger.
Yeah, guarantee. Ask Joe Rahm on that one, because I know he's feeling that legacy kind of deal that's slipping out of his hands. But well, everybody knows this Koepka is a veteran, major pedigree. You already know that he's gonna be relaxed out there like always. But surprisingly, he has got really, really good results in this tournament. On 2016, he was a runner-up. A couple of good showings out there. Ball striking, plus his motivation to win. He wants to come in and prove something with the elites at the PGA Tour. He has to prove it. You know, we all know he's a winner. We all know what he can do. You know, he dominated a DP Tour, and then he came back to the States and did his thing. He went to LIV. He dominated LIV and dominated the PGA before, and then went to LIV and dominated that, then came back. It's a matter of getting into a rhythm, ladies and gentlemen, because y'all know that LIV don't play every weekend. There's no tournaments every weekend, but the odds reflect a good value. He's a birdie-friendly guy, too, in this course. So we will see what happens. Rooting for Koepka. I want him to come in and be, as you already know, since LIV is suffering right now, and are questions that they might go away. They're looking for $250 million investors, which is not easy, ladies and gentlemen.
So
it's not
are you telling me
$250.
that they are
shaky? They shaky. That LIV is shaky. So we will see a lot of people like Koepka moving from LIV back to the PGA soon. So they should name it the Koepka rule. Because for being the first,
they're not making it that simple, that easy, right? Well, you don't get, you're not gonna get just, you know, you're not gonna go and come back. And
hey, nah, it ain't gonna be like that,
right? Yeah,
it ain't gonna be like that. It won't be like that.
It's gotta be something like, now you gotta prove me that. Do you really want to be, you know, like really, like you left?
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be that easy. So my second pick, talking about a guy that needs to win again, Tony Finau. He just needs to win. That's it. Pure blank. 9 cuts out of 13. That, you know, there's people doing it better there. You know, getting it. His closest was a tie for 18. Tie for 18. 2 ties for 18s. He got to 31 there. The last one, Zurich, he didn't make the cut. 82 for the Heritage. Tied for Valero, 49. Not too impressive right here. Don't know what's going on. Don't know if it's an injury. Could be an injury. Could be, you know, not feeling it. It could be a whole bunch of things, right, when it comes to golf. When you're on your stroke, all you got to do is hit the ball. Sometimes you don't even know how to play. Sometimes you wake up and this ball goes this way, that way. And for them, it's not like us that we asperse them. For them, it's just like, hey, I just can't get the ball where I want to put it. And they just pay, you know, the price a little on these tougher courses. So it's just what it is. But Finau, I need you to win. I'm picking you. I want to give all that vibe to you. we need one from you too. You're like
Yeah.
the father that I root for. I root for you kind of this way as well. We need a win from you, my man.
Definitely a win from Finau is needed
It'd
in
be
the
good
tour
for the
right now.
program.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you already know we've been talking about him for the last 30 minutes, I guess. Oberg, he's there. 6 tournaments. The worst that he finished is top 8, 4th in the FedEx, actually 5th in the FedEx Cup in points. You need elite T degree consistency, and I think Oberg has that. He has proven it. Like I said earlier, my only concern with Oberg is just him dialing it down and concentrating and finish the job. That's what is a little bit concerned with him. But in this course, the iron is a precision more with the iron kind of course, and he's a natural iron guy. So I guess he's got this on his backpack. Also, he had a similar tie-in record for his lowest round, and of course similar to this one. So I got Oberg on this, no brainer, too easy, too much dominant. It's about time that he just finished first in this race. Miguel, you there? Nope. All right. So moving from Oberg to Thomas while Miguel comes back. All right. Reason why I think Thomas could win this. Listen, Justin Thomas, my guy. Obviously, outstanding. JT, what a finish he had over at the PGA Championship. For a minute he was in the lead, went to the clubhouse and whatever. And I don't know if you guys saw, but I saw the interview that it was in one particular tournament that he something similar happened to him, and he said that he went to the back and started popping drinks, and he said that that's something that he would never do again, just in case he had to go out there. So that's crazy on that part. So thank God nothing like that happened. But he was ready this time. That was another tournament. It wasn't this one, but it was humble of him to let us know about that personal experience. So outstanding on that part. But like I said, course is really iron friendly. So if you're not in your irons, you don't got it knocked whatever you need to, the hull up. JT is one of those consistent guys every year. The ability of go extremely low. Also, as far as in the 72 hole scoring, he got a record in there. Tied up with a 253 with a minus 70. He and the renovated TPC Craig Ranch as well. So ladies and gentlemen, this particular course is not going to look like the same one as last year. Got a couple things renovated. This was the course that actually, as soon as last year's tournament went off, whenever they went off, they actually started tearing the course apart. So it was great on that part. So this year is a new turn. It's a new course. So we will see how that goes. He's got a momentum going on. Course fits its experience. So with me, JT is the kid from Louisville. BB is state military station at Knox. Louisville is really tied to my heart. My youngest daughter was born in E-Town out there. So I gotta go for JT. JT is outstanding on this part. I'm extremely happy to see what he's doing so far on this course, and we will see where he ends. But definitely one of my favorites, golfers that I'm keep track on besides Oberg. Miguel, what about Jordan Spieth? That's interesting.
Oh yeah. So my third pick was Jordan Spieth, right? Jordan Spieth, you gotta go. You can't just give up on these guys just because they haven't won nothing yet, and in this season's right, because Jordan Spieth has won 13 times. I hope people are taking track of this, because not a lot of people are up there at 13. A lot of people are not at 5. A lot of people are not at 2 to get to 13 wins, right? And he's still playing phenomenal this season. Out of 13 events, 12 cuts. So he's playing on Friday. He's playing on Saturday and Sunday. It's not like he's not competing out there, right? So he's just not performing right now. He's not at his peak. But Arnold tied the Genesis, 12. Arnold, 11. Vaspar, 11. The Masters, 12. 18 the PG, last one, right? He's just not there. He's just out of those top 10s, right? If he gets 2 or 3 of those top 10s, we could see Jordan Spieth back up in the winning circle, but he has to come up on this top 10 leaderboards. He has to get like a top 10. Top 25s are okay, but top 10s will get you in a better position for the end of the year. I need a win from all 3 of these guys.
Yeah, I mean, the best year that he had was the 2015 year, whenever he won the tour. And you know, it's I don't know, man. It's just him and Ricky both need a W somewhere down the line.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because they were like getting a set in tournaments for them to play them. And they are not. They're better than that. You know what I'm saying? They're better golfers than what we see.
They need to get into the winning circle.
Yeah, definitely. Both of them need it. Both Ricky and him and Speed need it for yesterday.
All right.
All right. Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we out of here. So let's go out there and do the outro. Let's go.
We call golf.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with us here. Here shortly, the guys from Fantasy Sports, we call Fantasy Sports here, the league for MLB. They're going to be live in a couple minutes, so stay tuned for that. Remember, here soon on Wednesday, we're going to have football season starting in September. Everybody's sort of hyped up, and we'll be talking about it as well. Also, we got Thursday, which is Thursday. Thursday is we call sports night, period. We talk about MLB, NBA, and we also talk about boxing. So tune in, and you will see what we got going on. Also on Saturday, the guys from We Call Wrestling will be there. And they're going to be talking about what else? The wrestling and the good stuff that's going on out there. So, hey, stay tuned. Thank you for being with us. As always, Miguel, you got it.
Listen, thank you so much. Like, subscribe, a comment. Anything golf related, anything you want to know about, just write it in the comments. Obviously, we get to it. Thank you, like always. We're junkies. We love golf. This is what we do. If you like golf, remember, go see your professionals out there, your golf professionals at any course that you got available close to you, just to hit the ball once, just to putt it, just to chip it. Go out there. It's a whole nother vibe. It's a whole world. You're out in the world. You can hear the birds. You can see all tons of stuff. So, and if you like driving a cart, I guess you can do that as well. So go out there, hit a ball, see your local professional, and yeah, golf is the sport of life. It's the only thing you can do when you're 90. What else are you gonna do? You might as well play golf and play golf.
You're gonna play basketball? Come on.
You ain't gonna play nothing else. Go hit a ball. Go.
Trust me. You're gonna fall down, bust a kneecap, done for the time. Come on, stop.
You're gonna find out as soon as you hit that white ball. It's like
most definitely. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that guy right there, Miguel Golf 101, your boy Nolo Boy, hashtag Red Cup. Y'all see me for a minute. I got it with me all day, every day. Here at We Call Golf via We Call Sport Podcast. We're going to keep bringing you the best thing in golf each week. So tune in every Monday at 8. Thank you for being with us. As always, this is all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Peace.
We call golf.